Hello, everyone. I am Tekeya Peterson, and I wanted to share with you all a few moments of motivation. One thing that I want to share with you all is how to change your perspective in the midst of the problem. As you all know, there is a lot of uncertainty that is taking place currently in today's society. I too am a 2020 graduate pursuing my master's in journalism, and I will not be able to enjoy the graduation ceremonies. But I wanted to encourage you all to change your perspective in the midst of the problem. And I can speak from experience because I remember when I started my master's program in 2015, I was supposed to graduate in 2017. It was the night before graduation. My family had flew in from Florida, California, all over, and I had to stand in the middle of Buffalo Wild Wings and share with my family that I would not be able to graduate the next morning. Angry, frustrated, confused, embarrassed were a few things to describe how I felt in that moment. And I was overwhelmed with emotions because I felt as if I had let myself down as well as my family down. And I understand what it feels like to work so hard for many years to accomplish a particular goal, only to watch the moment that you're supposed to be celebrated pass you by. It is difficult. Nonetheless, I was totally unsure of what was next. I am one that can truly say that my perspective changing has helped me to withstand and press my way through certain situations. Instead of being frustrated at how I was viewed for returning home with anticipation of going back to school, multiple times I had spoken, I'm going back to school in August, I'm going back to school in December, and it never happened. I had to humble myself and understand that there is so much more that I can achieve than trying to prove a point. So I was re-enrolled in my master's program and I returned back to Maryland in August to finish my master's degree. And it was honestly, although very difficult to do, it was such a refreshing experience. And I shared that to say that in changing my perspective, I was able to use my communication skills to offer great customer service as a cashier at Dollar Tree, as well as a cashier at JCPenney's, as well as a cashier at Target. So I wanted to offer advice to you that no matter what capacity that you serve in, the gifts and the skills that you have will help you to succeed in any capacity. So although I did not want to work in retail, retail helped to pay my bills until I was able to relocate back to Maryland to secure the job that I really wanted. In changing your perspective, it helps you to stay focused on what it is that you desire to do, despite what others may say. There were times when people would walk into the stores that I were working in and would look at me like, "Oh, I thought you went off to school. Why are you back here?" It can be difficult at times because you can sometimes feel like everything that you work for has not come to pass. But the reality is there is so much purpose in patience. There were so many things that I learned in those 2 years that I went back home that I could not have learned had my life continued rolling at such a fast pace. Oftentimes I get asked the question, how do you do this? Or why do you do this? And the reality is there is no set answer or no set structure about how to pursue your dreams. I knew even when I was a cashier at Dollar Tree that I wanted to be in DC, and I worked to get that goal. If there is one thing that I can leave with you all this evening is that don't be discouraged because things did not happen the way you intended for them to. Changing your perspective will show you the benefits of being where you currently are. So there is purpose in every situation. And the key thing to do is to seek a way to find that purpose and to align yourself with that purpose because it helps you, first of all, to bypass time if it's not going as quickly as you would like for it to go, and to help you to inspire others. How can I benefit from being here? Who can I help by being in this situation? So I was able to utilize my skills in multiple areas, and it also provided experience and exposure that I do have on my resume. So yes, even though I have done many things throughout my tenure in communications, it's the small things that help me to realize just exactly who I am and the purpose that I serve and what it is I'm supposed to do. And faith is a key component for me. and it helped me to sustain through some very difficult situations. The one thing that I've learned through my journey is that oftentimes we can be so focused on trying to get to what we want that we forget to take time to appreciate where we currently are. So I am so appreciative of being in this phase of my academic journey. And yes, it has been a tough road to complete my master's program, but I am done. I can officially say that Tekeya Peterson has her Master of Arts degree in journalism. Woo woo! So, yes, times like this can seem unbearable and definitely uncertain, but don't forget to think about the positive things. Stay encouraged, stay inspired, stay motivated, stay focused. Don't ever lose your drive, and don't allow small things to diminish what you worked so hard to accomplish. This is only the beginning of all that you will ever do in your life. We won't disregard your hard work. We will not forget your tremendous efforts, and there will come a moment for you to be celebrated.